Hi everybody. I got home from work early today, so I decided I would do a quick video of my everyday carry and a little bit of my faith journaling. What I have is a Gillio personal size medium, and I bought it from the marketplace over a year ago, used, and she said it was gold, but I think it might be orange or rust, and either way I absolutely love it. I tend to keep going back to this one no matter what I switch into or how often I switch. I go back to this one. It's, like I said, I've used it almost every day for a year, except for a few days here and there that I switch into something else, so it holds up really well and I have no complaints. When I received it and opened the box, I was blasted with a candle scent smell. It made me very concerned and worried, but I loved the planner. So I saw on Mermaid Kitty, she had the same trouble, and she recommended these silica gels. So I had put them on top, and I had put them inside, and I got mine out of my vitamin bottles. She actually bought new ones, and it really did help. Now the smell is almost gone. Yeah, I can't even smell it, and I just tried to. So that was a huge win, and I didn't want to get rid of the planner, so I just made it work. When you first open it, I have this New York Cupid doll because I'm going to New York in a couple of weeks to see one of my dear friends. In this pocket, I had the silica, which I'm going to put back in there because it just keeps helping. And in the zip pocket, I keep medical stuff. So that's pretty personal. You go right into extra sticky notes, which I use constantly and all the time. These are just little notes I don't forget as soon as I open. My fur babies and my son. And these dividers I made out of vintage wrapping paper because they're just as thin as nothing more than a laminate, and that's what I wanted. One of the first to-dos that I have or under notes is my book club that I have coming up. We do a dinner when we have our book club, so I'm working on the dinner and the RSVPs, and this is like my August and September big major to-dos. And what I don't finish, I just move over to the next month or cross off. And then I have Tomo River paper and some, just Tomo River paper to take quick notes. My calendar is a month on 2 pages by Filofax. And you'll see that I don't do a lot of planning. I might just put very particular dates. And so it's the same planner that I've had in here for the whole month. I tried doing a new thing there, but wasn't into it. Vacation times, just hair appointments, days off, special dates basically. And as the months go on, I will forward plan and put anything that comes up, which there will be plenty, I guess, for November and December. Then start September, and what I had to do was I wrote down some very important notes from August. I take out the sheets and archive in an empty binder, but certain dates I want to keep with me because I might need to reference them. So this is just a week on 2 pages with notes, and it's nothing spectacular. I put what I need to do for that day. This is the month of September and the starting of October. Here's October. And I forward plan some, well actually anything that I know that's coming up is going to be written in here. Otherwise the pages are blank till I get to them. And I don't decorate them or anything like that like I used to. I don't know why, I'm just not that interested in that. Every now and then I can be bothered with a sticker like my doctor appointment. That's about it. Then my to-dos are not just to-dos, they're just things that I'm jotting down that I want to try. Like I saw this weekly challenge on Pinterest, and I really liked the thought of it. Different things that you can challenge yourself. A no TV week, a floss every day week, a no alcohol week, don't eat at your desk week. I thought those were like all fantastic. So my monthly review that I need to get better at, goals, weekend, what to do on the weekends for the weekend reset. I had to cover up something there. These are quotes that I've had in here for years. And things about eating healthy, my measurements, because I'm, always thinking I'm going to watch what I eat, but sometimes I don't. So, and other different to-dos that I need to get done, plus blank paper, a zip pouch that has IDs and stamps and a few other things, sticky notes. This is lists, and I didn't want to write on this, I don't know, because of the black kitty. So it's just books that I've downloaded on audio. I got a few more to add because they had a sale, so I added a couple yesterday. Movies, and then I cross them off as I've gone through. Movies that were recommended, books that were recommended, websites that were recommended, more movies, the top 10, more books, book club from last year, and paper. And then this, I love this divider because it says the heart like a mind has a memory, and in it are kept the most precious keepsakes. And my son has a heart condition, so that is so meaningful to me. I love that so much. And then this was one of my dad's favorite recipes, and so one day I wrote it down. He told me how to make it, and then I wrote it down for him. And my mom did the same with one of her favorite recipes. And then this was directions that my dad wrote to a place where we used to go camping back in 2016, and my dad passed away in March. So I just kind of keep these things in here because they're so precious. Our vacation to Hawaii. And in this packet is health information on my mom and dad and my son, and medications and social security cards and health doctor visits. So that's obviously confidential. And I've had to get the jelly paper. This is my prayer section, and this section is the biggest section of my book. And I actually took it out and made a little faith planner out of one of my 20 planners that I have. And then I had to go to the hospital for something and realized I didn't have my prayers, and I got home that night at about 2 o'clock in the morning, put them back in my book, and I will never ever do that again. They will go everywhere with me. It's prayers, it's prayer requests, it's Bible verses that come to me that are shared with me, quotes, scripture, or just words of wisdom, doesn't matter what the religion is, that I love. Some of my Bible verses, and oh my God, there's just so many beautiful things in here that I look at it all the time. And some of them I don't want to share, but oh well. Gosh, my sister drew me this, I don't even know how many years ago. It says partners in crime, but also sisters, and I love that. So I keep that in with my prayers, and just too many good things, what Eucharist means, and this is old, the October bucket list, and the reason I never got rid of it is because it caught all these other things I had on scripture and what they meant to me. So that has to stay. And then the book, 1,000 Gifts, I started writing back in 2015. And basically you write until you get to 1,000 gifts. A gift is what you see every day. Sunshine, sunlight, a smile on your parents' face, a good walk, and you just keep going through. Well, some people can do it in months. It's taken me years, but I write every single day. Every single day, I try. I mean, I don't write every single day, but I want to, and I just I've captured it for years and years and years. And that's from the book 1,000 Gifts, which is one of the best books I have ever read. Then my personal section. In here, oops, hope nothing was shown. I have the vellum that's matte, so it's got all of my people and their addresses and phone numbers and all the things I need when I send mail. And then this, I don't know why that's in there, this back cover. And this is so when I, every now and then, cut washi, a favorite pair of jeans. These little animals I mark off my month right here as the month passes. And then in here I have receipts. And in this pocket I have stickers and stuff from an attorney's appointment. And in the big back pocket I have a bunch of medical stuff and more receipts. That's my everyday carry. Every day to work, every day home, anywhere we go basically. I don't take it to the grocery store, and I don't take it like if I'm going to go out shopping. But anytime else I take it. This is just a very small prayer journal. And I started it because I wanted to take it to church and do scripture, but it's also now turned into memories. So these are more quotes from books that I've read. And different prayers, quotes, promises, and I just make it pretty by vintage card. I love anything vintage, like cards and wrapping paper, and then I just cut them up and use them. Bible study. This, me and my dad went to Safeway on Saturday, January 26th, and he wrote this grocery list. He could no longer drive or walk. He wrote in the cart, and I took a video of him. And I kept his grocery list, and it just makes me happy when I see he died a couple months later in March, so I love that so much. And then this is a poem about my dad, and these are pictures of my dad, and I love that a lot, and it means a lot to me, and I will continue to fill it with whatever strikes me. This book is about my son. This is a card from him, and these were prayers when my son had his heart issue and had a 14-hour open heart surgery, and I almost lost him. So this is the patron saint of hearts, and so here's the surgeon hands. With God all things are possible. Things about not fearing. What we decided to do, he had an anniversary from the surgery and he's doing so incredibly well. We went to Hawaii and surfed, my husband and I and my son. And these are more things from Hawaii that I have yet to put in, and I still need to do that, so I'm working on it. That's the back of the card from him. And then this one, oh dear heavens, my little flower fell apart. This one is scripture. I would take it to church and then write down notes from the pastor. Or if I do my own home Bible study. For example, I went to Mass on Sunday, but I also did my own Bible study. So I don't take it to church anymore, but I use it when I get home. That's it. That's my everyday carry. And I'm going to do one on my work because my work binder is completely different, only work related, and not really that fun.